Hey, thanks for joining me. The day is finally here. It is the last day we'll ever get to use these old ARCA cars in an official series. It's Sunday and it's cold in my garage where I'm racing, but I had to wake up bright and early while the wife and kid was asleep because I really wanted to race these cars one last time before it was too late. So I didn't get much practice, haven't driven these cars in such a long time. So I'm starting 15th even though I'm the number 3 car. We're just gonna have to see if we can use some old tricks to get back to the front and not lose iRating, but it should be fun, an amazing track in Atlanta. Thanks for joining me for one last ride. I hope you enjoy it. So, coming to the line, I have just one simple strategy, which is to run low, hope everyone else's tires wear out. I'm gonna use the low line in order to save those tires and really show up at the very end of the race. Maybe last 10, even last 5 laps, start pushing it depending on the position. But the pace car is in. Here we go, the final ARCA race with these old cars, and the 17 car gets off to a quick start. He might have jumped it or timed it perfectly. I don't know what happened. He got a really quick start and already losing positions fast. That 17 car loses it though, runs into the McDonald's car, and alright, we get 2 spots thanks to that. A lucky break for us there, even though it could have been, could have been disastrous if we were 1 spot ahead, but that's these ARCA racing right there. It's these slippery and slidey cars where you never know what might happen with no cautions. That's what we got going for us. So here we go now on the 6 car. Can we make a move on this guy? He's going low. He might be running the same tire saving strategy that we are, running the low line. Get a good exit though, kind of took a little bit of the middle line there, and we're gonna go underneath the 6 car. Are we gonna have enough speed at the bottom this early in the race though? Probably not. The 6 car side by side, definitely not gonna be enough, but doesn't hurt us because I was gonna take the bottom line anyway. And the 6 car really got a good run off the outside there. Look at him catching up to the 2 and the 11 up ahead. And we're just gonna coast behind these guys for a little bit, conserving tires. The key for me that I'm trying to do right now is not use up that right front, because even if you run low and you save tires, and yeah, you save on tire wear, you could still really mess up your right front by pushing it too hard. So the key for me was not pushing that right front tire. And with these 3 guys up ahead, I still feel like I can get a solid top 10. Probably not going to be great for the iRating considering that I'm the 3 car, but a solid top 10 is definitely possible with passing these 3 cars. If I just save tires, I can start running the high line later in the race and I can pass these guys. Oh, we have a car in the wall, the 7 car, that's a free spot. We have a car up ahead completely sliding sideways and losing it. This is an opportunity for us. That's another spot. That's going to take us up to 11th. And we have a slow car entering the pits and another car entering the pits. There must have been a big collision up ahead. And that, alright, I said my goal is a top 10. Got the top 10 right there. There it is. And that's what these old ARCA cars are all about. Probably new ARCA is going to be the same way. Simply surviving can probably get you a top 10 finish. That's where we are. Playing it safe, keeping good gaps, avoiding the wrecks. We are now gaining on the Dunkin' Donuts 11 car. He might have damage as well. He or she. M could be a male or female name. Going underneath now the 11. And actually a pretty easy pass. So they either wore their tires out like crazy on those opening laps, or they sustained damage from the wreck. earlier that we just passed on the previous lap. Cars coming out now. Hopefully they don't get in the way, so we are now going to be dealing with some lap traffic. The 6 car and the 2 car were, I believe, the same cars we were chasing ahead. And we are slowly catching up. Even though avoiding those wrecks caused us to have to slow down and lose some time to the 6 car, it looks like we are coming back. Hopefully can narrow it down to a second at the end of this lap. But it's worth it to slow down past the wrecks, obviously. I got a top 10 because I didn't just full send it past, hit the brakes, slowed down, and that allowed me to gain these spots. So it is okay that we lost a lot of time to the 6 car. It looks like we're reeling him back in slowly but surely, down to a second. We're just going to keep coasting, keep riding that bottom line until it is time, and there's still these 3 cars ahead of us, still battling it out, and we are actually catching up to this pack. There is a good chance that even with my tire saving, we catch up to these guys. You know what? It's past lap 10, so my tire saving may already be coming into play. We are catching up fast, even taking the bottom line. So once we start taking that high line, we should be able to pass these guys really good. Oh, and this middle line's kind of grooving. Car was tight, had to take the middle. But it's helping us gain even more. And of course, these guys seem to be blocking, battling back and forth, so it is allowing us to gain some time, and we're just going to keep letting them battle. The question is, as we get close to them, we're approaching halfway through the race. Do we want to attack now? Or do we want to let them battle it out? Maybe they'll wreck each other. Or maybe we can bait them into some bad lines and really get them to wear their tires out. Get them to start driving kind of erratically and get in trouble. That's the question we got coming up. Still plenty of racing remaining. Only lap 16 out of 40. And we have the lap car number 10 coming up behind us. He's on fresh tires. He took the full repair, so we're just going to let him pass. And this could be an opportunity. This guy could disrupt these 3 people battling up front. And so this 10 car could actually help us out, help us make some moves on this guy. It could be a scrap. We'll see though, we'll see. So the 10 car now is in the mix. He's making them go too wide, and the 2 guys, the 2 and the 16 up front, also taking it too wide. So this is great for us. I kind of want to not get too close, because there's a good chance a wreck happens, and if I'm too close, I could get caught up with it. But if I can just ride around behind these guys and let chaos happen in front of me, that would be ideal. Of course, you also run the risk of doing absolutely nothing, and because of that, you actually don't gain any spots, and you're stuck in 8th place forever. So we're gonna have to measure it out. Maybe in the last 5 laps we'll get more aggressive, but I'm coming in with this new mindset. Instead of playing to win, playing not to lose. If you are trying to not crash in lap 1, you drive a lot safer. But then I've gotten into this mentality. Last 5 laps, it's not lap 1 anymore. I'm going to full send it, and I end up crashing, finishing 20th when I could have got a top 3. So it's almost this idea of taking the lap 1 mentality, as we have another wrecker up front. That's another free spot for us. Taking the lap 1 mentality, as I was saying, and applying it even into the final lap, because the key is just finishing. That's the most important thing. Looks like this 10 car has caused some disruption for us. And we really have a run now. Halfway through the race, another 10 laps on these tires gone by. The first 10 laps, we gained a lot of momentum on these guys. And now these next 10 laps up to lap 20, we have huge momentum. The 16 is really struggling now. He got passed by the 2 and the 6, I believe. His tires are gone. We're going to go on the inside. Can we complete the move? Not quite. Yes, yes, yes. Do we have a good run? That outside line is going to get a good run on the straight. We are side by side, headed into the line. Going on the inside now, and it looks like we might just have him. It's clear. And we have gained a spot. Now in 6th place, we have a chance for a top 5 here. The 16 just did not save those tires quite well enough. So our tire saving is working. I feel like now is the time to start taking that high line. Take it conservatively. Take it while tire saving. But it is time now. Even though the others are going low, taking this high line, the car feels really tight, like there's no grip out there. I'm gonna try again. Can we make some ground? Not quite, and we actually end up driving a little lower. So the high line might not be working as good this late into the race. Super tight, almost getting into the wall. And we're actually losing a little bit of ground to the 6 car. Has my tire saving simply been a waste? I don't know. It might be time. The low line might be the way to go. I just took it out there off 3 and 4, and it was going fast. Going a little bit lower here. Okay, this middle line is feeling good. The middle line is working well, and we're gaining now on Drew on the 6 car. The middle of 3 and 4, a little tight, but actually kind of a wash, all right. I was expecting to catch these guys a lot quicker, the 6 car and the 2 car, but this has been a lot more challenging than I thought. It seems like our tire fall off has hit the same cliff that they hit. It allowed us to pass the 16, but the 6 car, not quite. Okay, gaining now. Bottom line off 3 and 4 there's feeling really good. Okay, I might have found something. Finding the rhythm driving on these worn tires seems like the low line's the way to go. As we got some lap traffic ahead too, that could really help us out. The 6 car is also taking the low line, but hopefully my tires actually are better, and I was just taking a low line, and it looks like that might be the case. Get some help from the 15 because the 6 car couldn't get up. Had to really lose speed. Should we go low? Ooh, risky move. Decided not to go for it. The 6 with a very, very tight block. Now that the lap car is gone, it's time for full scrap. I think because of my tire saving, this low line is actually working good for me at this stage in the race. I do have better tire wear. I'm surprised the high line went away. Okay, here we go. Down low. Got good speed. Oh, and we got it. We have gotten the pass. He is up high right now, though. Oh, but we are long gone. We are long gone from the 6 car. And that's tire saving in action, baby. Tire saving, playing it safe, wreck avoidance takes us from 15th all the way up to 5th place with 10 laps to go. And now we have this 10 car. He's a lap car. I'm going to just draft off of him to pull me away from the 6 and help me catch up to the 2. I'm not sure if I can get to the 2 car by the end of this race, but we're gonna try. We're just gonna keep drafting behind the 10, and hopefully it can lead us somewhere. Avoid his dirty air during the corners, but in the straights, hopefully we can get some good draft and it can help us out. Oh, the 10 car hits the wall. That's gonna slow him down. Should we pass him? He seems to have gotten his speed back. He's up high. Oh man, he's going really slow now. Something happened to him when he hit that wall. Lost a lot of momentum, and I guess I should make the pass. He's gonna let me, it looks like. And the drafting was alright. Still a second away from the 2 car from Adam ahead. Hopefully this 10 car doesn't put up a fight against me. He doesn't need to. Doesn't look like he will. He's just gonna run his race. Alright. We're happy with that. The 2 and the 4 car up ahead, Adam and Jeffrey, look like they're kind of really battling it out. This is really good for us. They'll keep using their tires. Oh wow, and we're really gaining some speed taking this middle line on them. And they're battling out. They're slipping and sliding. Oh, aggressive block, aggressive move to the bottom for a dive bomb from Adam. This is our chance. They are really slowing each other down. They could wreck. But there's 5 laps to go. We might have to take things into our own hands. Oh, they got close there. They got close. One thing's for sure, they're slowing each other down. So even if they don't wreck, we might have a chance to make a move. This middle line is feeling really good. Gonna keep taking it for the rest of the race, I think. That's the line. With this temperature, with this track weather right now, seems to be the one. And the 2 and the 4 are gonna keep battling, and now we are 0.5. Huge comeback from us. Do we have a chance to get a top 3? After all the chaos, after starting 15th, to get a top 3 would be ending off on a high. I've saved my tires. Will it be enough to pass 2 cars in these final few laps? They are side by side again. Really burning up their rubber. Oh, the 4 car really struggling up high. Looks like he got tight. We have a chance to go right below him. Gotta run to the line. He is slow. He lost a lot of speed, and it looks like his battle with the 2 cost him. And we are going to get another spot up to 4, but we will have to defend the inside line. And we do it. We get the clean defense. He's gonna go again. We're good. He doesn't have enough. Especially in 3 and 4, he doesn't have enough. Now, can we pass this 2 car? His tires are probably all used up. I'm guessing we have more tire life than him. But it is getting very tight. The car is very tight. Even if we were faster, I don't know if we have the tire wear to make some big time moves. And he is the 2 car, so he's supposed to be better than me. Shout out to the 14. C-Class 1.5K iRating. Up there in 2nd. Wow. Good job, Pete. Good job. The 4 is still threatening us. They're not too far behind, but I'm just going to keep running this middle line. And I think if the 4 car gets really aggressive, the conventional wisdom is to make him pass low. It'll be harder. But it just seems like the low line is the way to go. As we head to the last lap, can we hold off the 4? Can we catch the 2? Or will we stay in place? It looks like the 4 doesn't get as good a run into turn 1 and 2. I don't think they're gonna get us. I don't think we're gonna get the 2 either, though, but who knows? I think we should just keep right in the middle, because that's the fastest line. 4-car won't pass us if we keep right in the middle. 2-car, do we get a better run than him? Do we have a chance? I don't think so, but man, there it is. 4th place.
There's the flag. It's over.
A solid finish for us. We went all the way from 15th to 4th. And there it is. We finish off with 55 positive I rating. Great safety rating gain after my last race was Daytona. I think we got a 0x. Great racing overall. That is the grand finale of these Old ARCA cars. Thanks for watching. See you next time.